All right, what it do, people, man, bro? Last night, matter of fact, let's just say yesterday was an eventful day. We got ridiculousness at the Gamers Awards by somehow Bill Clinton getting involved with that. Then on top of that, we got Brittany Griner being traded from the from, from the USSR to the American team. We made a Oh my gosh, we made a trade that is going down in history as the trade. Because they gave away Brittany Griner for the man known as the Merchant of Death. This motherfucker got a anime name as a human being. And they decided to say, you know what? This guy right here, yeah, we're going to use him up as a trade bargain. Yeah, he's good to go. Let him go. Like, what in the fuck is going on in this day and age? I remember a certain period of time and some shit like that happened to you as a person. People are like, well, that's your ass. That's your fault. Shouldn't have been over there doing that. That sounds like a you problem, not us. Don't get us involved in your bad decisions. So, but nowadays it's like, shit, it doesn't make any sense. That made no sense to me. Because knowing if it was my black ass, I'll be sitting over there damn near working like a slave for the rest of my damn whatever that sentence was. It would have not. They would have said, "That's your ass. You know better than to do that." Which I do kind of have to question. I have to question with all this wackiness. That the Game Awards that was self-explanatory. I don't know what that French kid was on. That was self-explanatory. It's the whole issue with this. I'm like, bro, how in the hell? What possessed you to think that you could literally go on a flight in an international setting in a country that is already having beef with your home country, regardless of how you feel about it? Still, you born in it. You're a citizen of that country. Why the hell would you even play that game when you know damn well your controller ain't plugged in? They playing, you or not. You tried to go and they really hit you with their hair. Yeah, here, play this. Yeah, here you go. That bitch ain't played it all. Feel good to play act like you playing, don't it? But you're not hearing him. Go ahead, cuff them. Just make it make sense. I find it dumb for people even doing it here in America. So why the fuck would you want to do it in the like outside, man? Come on now. I think people get more bold these days because there ain't no way that I really would just have to ask when they finally interview and be like, what was the reason that you decided to want to take that into an airport? Like, you couldn't chief it before you walked in. If you known you was leaving days prior and you had it, you should have been, sucking the damn THC out of that shit every moment you get to drain as much out of it. Because we know as stoners, we don't like to waste what we pay for. We like to smoke every last single bit of what we get. That's just clear as day. We like to smoke every last bit of what we get. That's just how it goes, down to the smallest green. So if you already knew, A, you knew you were leaving, B, you should know that what was going on in the world. You should be more conscious of when shit like that happens at that time with the whole Ukraine and everything. So why in the hell would you even play with that type of fire? You should have been damn near acting like a Girl Scout. You should have been acting like you the most upstanding citizen in the world. I wouldn't have had a damn thing on. They wouldn't even caught some mouthwash. My ass would have just had clothes and that's it. Probably my Switch. But that was the only piece of technology. They probably would have thought I had a tracking device in that bitch or something. But even then, that would have been a risk. But it's just the fact that why do you go so far with that stupidity? I just don't understand the level of cognitive dissonance that went through her brain. Because all of this shit could have been avoided. All of it could have been avoided. This whole entire story couldn't have been avoided. We could have kept the man known as the Merchant of Death. We could have kept him in our midst. If all because of one fucking person did not make a dumbass decision and then try to put it off on everybody else to save them from that said dumbass decision. I don't get it. Just because it's one, just because it's something little to you, don't mean it's little to somebody else. And I think Americans, have we gotten to this bubble to where we so used to the way we feel about certain shit and the way that we see certain shit That's the way the world's supposed to see it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a hardcore conspiracy theorist, but y'all moving to the new world order closer to y'all can ever admit it. If y'all keep trying to say everybody do the same thing, y'all are moving closer to it more than what you would like to admit. Cause that shit don't make no sense. If you trying to move against that, you should understand every different place has their own set of rules and the way they live their life. It may not agree, you may not agree with it, but are you from there? No. Are you living there? No. So how about you worry about what's going on in your own backyard then? Because I guarantee it ain't clean either. And that's what's wrong with this damn country as a fault. We so worried about what everybody else doing outside of our backyard because we too damn scared to look at our own shit. Not even too scared. We know what's in our backyard. We too scared to face it. And that's just clear as day. We look at other people's problems, solve their problems as a way to pacify not solving ours. We feel good solving everybody else's without even handling ours. And that's some psycho shit. I don't feel good handling other people's problems. And then after I handle it all, I'm still going through my shit. Like, what? That don't make no sense. Make it make sense. But that's my core problem with it. And I really think that, like, man, I even said it on last night on stream. This shit don't make no sense. Because if this was 20 years ago, if this was something like that, man, they would have told Brittany Griner ass, that's your fault. Sorry. Nobody didn't tell you to go and do that. Why you didn't? The common sense is there. I guess it's not as common as anymore these days, because who the fuck would have thought to do that? Take it, literally, there couldn't have been no point in that fucking situation to where she could have said, she probably could have said, I forgot it was in there. No, I'm not trying to take this. I forgot it was in there. Now, this motherfucker admitted to doing it. Like, admitted to wanting to, come on, brother. But that's just my whole take on it. You know what I'm gonna do? Guess what? But Brittany Griner, this for you right here, because I know what you're gonna do as soon as you get home. You can't get rid of it. So, yep. Boys Morning signing out. Well, we're going to be back again with some more dumb shit. And I need to find me an editor. So if you're actually good with editing and stuff, I'm really trying to get somebody on retainer. Please hit me up. Follow me on Twitch. I stream there every damn day. We'll be on there tonight after the local. You know what I'm saying? Got to go and bop some people up. But catch y'all later, bro. Peace.